in something that we weren't expecting today, but it did happen, is that Kia India brought in the EV9. Now this is a flagship electric SUV from Kia, and it is something that is so robust, so stylish, and it comes packed with goodies. So we're going to take a closer look in this walk around about what the Kia EV9 is all about, and just explore what Kia has delivered in this very awesome looking SUV that's going to take electric driving to a different level, because it comes loaded with a ton of features. Now, design wise, you can see that it's got those quintessential Kia lines, nice character lines, sharp edges, great lighting. I really like the way that they've done the lighting on this. And even over here on the grille, you get this really cool lighting that looks absolutely stunning. Again, the cube lighting that Kia is known for is right up front as well. And as a design, this thing just stands out as quite the masterpiece. So with the EV9, what Kia is going for is sort of redefining what you get with the luxury SUV that's electric. So under the hood, what you do get is a great electric motor. So not really under the hood, but you know, figure of speech. But powering the EV9 is a nice, powerful electric motor setup with a massive battery pack. It delivers about 380 PS of power, 700 Newton meters of torque. It can do 0 to 100 in just 5.3 seconds. So it's extremely fast and it's extremely powerful, and it comes loaded with tech that will keep you entertained for quite a while. As you can see, the wheels, again, they boast of a rather interesting aerodynamic design. I think that this is the first time I'm looking at something that's this triangle shape, and looks really nice, looks really upmarket, and the wheels themselves are massive. What you're looking at here is 275/50 R20s. So the wheels, again, 20-inch alloys, really striking, bring out the whole design element and the size of this vehicle. It is a 3-row SUV, so we're talking about it being extremely massive, and yes, there is quite the crowd here checking it out. But even at the back, the lights are something that, again, stand out, because Kia has really done a great job in looking at how they want to do their lighting on this and giving it something that's just truly outstanding. One of the cool functions you do get on the EV9 is the fact that it's got a vehicle to everything facility. So you actually get this really cool plug that you stick in here, and you can power up other electrical devices, you know, whether it's lights in your campsite, whether you want to power up your amp for your electric guitar, or even make coffee. You can actually use that socket here, the VTL socket, and utilize the battery power on board to get your electrical needs taken care of. Like I said, it's a 3-row machine, really big, something that stands out and looks the part. Just to give you a wider view of what's happening here, you can get a better idea of what the EV9 looks like from the outside. So key design elements are obviously the sharp character lines, the massive wheels, the aerodynamic look. Lighting plays a key role in all of Kia's designs. And when it comes to the cabin and features, we're talking about it having a lot going for it. So when you step inside, what you do get is a pretty futuristic looking front driver console, and I think the cockpit look is rather appealing. Again, you've got this nice floating center console, very reminiscent of what we've seen in the EV6, but really nicely done. Great cup holders right here. You've got your button functions, wireless charging, and again, because it's a flat floor, a ton of space to sort of stick things in. Minimalistic look up front. You've got a nice large screen. Again, it's a full digital screen setup. You do get ADAS level 2 features on board as well. But overall, it's a very neat look that Kia has gone for, this minimalistic approach to the entire front console. And the digital driver display, again, you get a ton of information going on it for you to access and roll through with controls on the steering wheel. So another neat touch is these buttons down here, because sometimes you have to fumble or you have to look for them over there in other cars. But on the EV9, they've given you terrain mode and drive mode right here on the steering, which is, again, a very neat and elegant touch. So neatly done. I think when we're talking about the cabin, we're talking about space, we're talking about the features on board. It is a very loaded vehicle. You've got a ton of connected features as well. And Kia has really sort of outdone themselves with bringing out this rather robust machine here in the market. Now let's move on to the second row. Moving on to the rear seat, what you do get is very nice contoured seats. Again, the headrest has a nice curve so your head doesn't roll off of it. You've got a nice one-touch button to press, move the seat forward and access the third row. The third row itself is a little tight, but overall been done quite nice. The second row gets captain seats, and here what we're talking about is complete powered captain seats, and you also get a massage function in it. You might have noticed these little tags here. So airbags galore all across the vehicle. We're talking about the EV9 having 10 airbags on board. So it is something that is quite stunning in that sense. Some neat controls on the arm, on the side arm things over here. Some neat controls on the armrest over here at the rear as well. So you can actually choose different seat functions and control the modes over here. Storage, again, is a top priority for the EV9. So you've got this nice drawer function where you can actually keep a lot of stuff. So very business-like, very neat. And up top, you get the dual sunroof that we also get on the Kia Carnival that was also launched recently. So it's a flat floor. We're talking about this being built on the eGMP platform. And it's a large SUV, gives you access to 3 rows. Fold those down, you can actually store in a ton of stuff in there. But overall, nicely done. A few elements like the doors, I think the panels slightly plasticky, but we would have loved to have seen slightly better material over here. But again, not really a deal breaker. You do get curtains for the rear doors too. So Kia has thought through a lot, ensured that you do get a very comfortable EV that is robust, powerful, fun to drive, and also extremely comfortable to be seated in. A lot of focus on rear seat comfort too. So with that, we come to the close of our walk around. Of course, the EV9 has been launched at a price of 1.29 crores. That's the ex-showroom value for this vehicle. Again, it is targeted at business professionals and those who want something that stands out, looks different, and is definitely a vehicle that turns heads. If you do have any further questions about the EV9, want to know more about it, feel free to drop me a comment. It's my promise and the MotorScribes promise that we answer every question that comes in on our channel.